Hey everybody, Eric Nathy with MountainModernLife.com. Hope you guys are doing well today. Today we're going to focus on removing the captain's chair from our RV. The main reason we're pulling it out is because we need to pull up the carpet. That way we can go ahead and start laying our wood floor from the front right of the coach all the way to the side and back. It is, by the way, the flooring that you guys picked, which is pretty exciting. But without further ado, let's get into removing this chair. First thing you're going to do is you're going to want to follow the seat belt up to the wall. You're going to find that it's bolted in, which is pretty secure. I was happy to find that. Also, when you're loosening up the seat belt here, you want to make sure that the captain's chair is spun in a certain position so it doesn't create tension on this. It'll make it a little bit easier for you to take out the bolt. I've already loosened this up. It is a 13th 16th socket, and the same goes for the bolts underneath. So I'll go ahead and loosen this up the rest of the way and pull it out. Just like that, seatbelt's removed. You're going to have a bolt or a nut on the bolt. You loosen that up and tighten this, and then it creates a vacuum seal here and make sure that it's securely in there. But ours removed. So now we're going to go ahead and go down below the captain's chair, and we're going to try to figure out how to remove the rest of it. So what's great about the captain's chair and removing it is that the same 13th 16th socket that you use to remove the seat belt will be the exact same that you can use below. It may be a different size depending on your captain's chair, but from my understanding, the bolts underneath should match the bolt for the seat belt. Now the below ones I've already loosened up as well with the socket wrench and the socket, so I'll go ahead and just take these off the rest of the way. Fairly straightforward here. And you should have a total of 4 of them. Now that we have these 4 released, the next step would be to go ahead and pick the captain's chair up, which it will do. And what I'll do is I'll pick it up. When I pick it up, I'll lean it back on the back side of this metal plate so that I can look underneath there and unplug the electrical hookups that go to it. Now, on our captain's chair that was connecting the passenger side, it wasn't electronic, whereas this one is. So I should have some cables once I lift this out that I need to disconnect. But for now, I'll go ahead and pull this out for you guys, and hopefully we can see what's underneath there. All right, so we're back. Sorry for the abrupt change there from the other angle where we were at. But I went ahead and removed all the nuts off the bolts that hold the steel base plate of the captain's chair to the RV. And when I did so, I lifted up the captain's chair kind of to take a look and see what was underneath there and how to disconnect the wires. And it turns out the way it works is that the wiring here comes up through the bottom of your steel base plate in your captain's chair, and then it runs out the back of that base through a little hole that was cut. And this piece here connects to the female adapter end, and they push in. I would suggest taking a look underneath your captain's chair, finding where the two are jointed together, lifting the female click end up above this little notch in the picture so that you'll be able to release them. And once you release them, then remove all of the nuts, and then you should be able to lift the captain's chair up and it will come out. One thing you may want to do, however, when you're pulling it out in order not to break anything, is you may want to go ahead and feed this piece back through the open hole cut through the base so that it easily pulls out when you pull your captain chair out. But as always, if you have any questions or comments, definitely please feel free to leave them below or visit mountainmodernlife.com. And thanks for watching our video today, and we'll see you guys soon.